Most people leave their children money. I left mine instructions. And I believe those instructions are worth more than the money itself. My name is Joseph. I turned 85 last month. Most mornings I still wake up at 5:30, make my coffee, and sit right here where you see me now. Today I want to talk to you about the most important thing I have ever done with my money, my time, and my life. I am not here to leave my children a bigger bank account. I am here to leave them a bigger life. So I titled this video exactly what it is. At 85, Estate Planning for the Soul, how I distributed my values along with my valuables. If you are under 50, you may think this is only for old people. If you are over 50, you know time is running out faster than you admit. Either way, stay with me. What I am about to share has nothing to do with lawyers and everything to do with love. Let's begin. 3 years ago I sat at my kitchen table with my 3 children and 7 grandchildren. I slid across the table 3 thick envelopes and 1 small leather journal. Inside the envelopes were copies of my will, the deeds to the house, the investment statements, the insurance policies, everything the lawyer had prepared. That was the valuables. Inside the leather journal were 40 handwritten pages. That was the values. My daughter opened the journal first. She read the first line out loud. If you are reading this, I have already left. Please do not mourn the money. Mourn only if you forget the systems that created it. She looked up at me with tears. That moment told me I had done the right thing. Most estate plans stop at the money. Mine begins with the mind, the habits, and the heart that made the money possible. Today I am going to open that journal for you, page by page. I was never the smartest man in any room. I was only the most consistent. At age 30 I discovered something that changed everything. I called it my 3-hour rule. Every single day, no matter what, I protected the first 3 hours after waking. No meetings. No phone. No email. Only the single most important thing for my future self. I wrote it down the night before on a 3x5 card. 1 line only. Example from 1978, finished the prototype for the irrigation valve. That one habit built the company that paid for my children's education, my wife's medical bills, and the house we still live in. How do I pass this on? I created something I call the Legacy Productivity Binder. Inside it are 3 simple tools my grandchildren can open tomorrow. Number 1. The 3-hour rule card template. I printed 100 blank cards. Number 2. My daily, top 3 list from age 40 to age 80, scanned and dated. Number 3. A 1-page letter that says, Dear child, if you ever feel lost, open this binder, pick 1 card, and do only that for 3 hours. Everything else can wait. I did this for 50 years. You only need to do it for 10 to feel the difference. I also recorded a 10-minute video. It's on a USB drive in the binder, where I show them exactly how I still do it at 85. Some mornings my hands shake. Some mornings my back hurts. But the 3 hours still happen. That is the point. Productivity is not about doing more. It is about doing the right thing when you don't feel like it. That is the value I want them to inherit. Money is loud. Values are quiet. I made sure the quiet part speaks louder in my plan. I divided my financial estate into 4 buckets. My lawyer thought I was crazy. My children understood perfectly. Bucket 1, the living bucket, 40%. Normal inheritance. Houses, shares, cash. No conditions. Bucket 2, the character bucket, 30%. This money is held in a special trust. My grandchildren can access it only when they complete 3 character milestones I wrote myself. Live on their own for 12 months with no financial help from parents. Give away 10% of their income every year for 3 years. I will know because they send me the receipts while I'm alive. Write a 1-page letter to their future child explaining why they chose to delay gratification. If they never do these things, the money goes to charity. Simple. No guilt. Just clarity. Bucket 3, the learning bucket, 20%. This money pays for any education or skill course they want, at any age. Even if they are 60 and want to learn pottery or coding. I wrote, curiosity is the only asset that never depreciates. Bucket 4, the legacy bucket, 10%. This money is to be used only to help another human being who is not family. They must document it with photos and a short story. The stories will be added to a family book we keep. I also left every grandchild a financial philosophy letter, 1 page, handwritten. Here is what it says. I will read it to you now. Money is a tool, not a trophy. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference in things that grow while you sleep. Never borrow money to buy things that lose value. Give away some every year, it keeps your soul light. If you forget everything else, remember this. The richest person is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. I made 20 copies. Each one is sealed in an envelope with their name. They open it on their 21st birthday. That is how I turned money into meaning. I have buried too many friends who had millions but no energy to enjoy it. So I created the Daily 4 for non-negotiable habits I have done for the last 40 years. 1. Move your body 30 minutes every day. I still walk 5 kilometers. 2. Eat food that was alive yesterday, mostly plants, some fish, very little sugar. 3. Sleep 7 to 8 hours, bed at 9:30 p.m., up at 5:30 a.m. 4. Spend 10 minutes in silence or prayer. I call this, talking to the boss upstairs. I put these 4 rules on a single laminated card and gave one to every family member. But I went further. I recorded a private video series, 1 video for each decade of life. How to stay strong in your 30s. How to protect your knees in your 40s. How to keep your mind sharp in your 60s. How to accept help gracefully in your 80s. Each video is less than 8 minutes. They are stored on a hard drive with my will. My instruction: watch 1 video every birthday, starting at age 30. I also wrote a short health manifesto for the family group chat. Your body is the only house you will live in forever. Take care of it like you take care of the house I am leaving you. Fix the roof before it rains. Don't wait until the walls crack. They laugh when I say it, but they remember. You do not need to be rich to do this. Here is the simple checklist I used. 1. Write one-page letters to each child/grandchild explaining your core values. 2. Record short videos, phone is enough, teaching your best habits. 3. Create a legacy binder with templates. With templates, rules, and stories. 4. Talk to a good lawyer about a values-based trust. It costs less than you think. 5. Tell your family where everything is kept, no secrets. 6. Review it once a year on your birthday. That is it. My friends, when my time comes, they will divide the silver, the shares, and the furniture. That part is easy. The hard part, the part that actually matters, is whether they will still protect 3 quiet hours every morning. Whether they will give 10% away even when they are broke. Whether they will walk every day even when their knees complain. Whether they will choose to need less instead of wanting more. If they do those things, then I have not really died. I have simply moved into their daily choices. So here is my final request to you, wherever you are watching this. Tonight, before you sleep, take a piece of paper and write down the one habit or value you most want your children to remember you by. Just one sentence. Then put that sentence somewhere they will find it after you are gone. Because estate planning is not about what you leave behind. It is about who you leave behind, and what kind of person they become because you lived. Thank you for spending this time with an old man. If this video touched you, do 2 things for me. 1. Share it with one person you love who needs to hear it. 2. Write your one sentence tonight and tell me in the comments what it is. I read every single one. I will be here next week, God willing, with another story from the front porch of life. Until then, protect your 3 hours, give a little away, and walk every day.